Alright, pros and cons. Everyone say hi to YouTube. Say hi to YouTube right now. Hello, YouTube. Mr. R, I'm so sick of you. Everywhere I go, you're there. This is the main problem. The pros and cons is that I have to deal with Ultimate and weird game community players I never had to before. That's con number one. Is now I just have people in my life that do not belong here. But whatever. That's fine. Pros and cons, Rivals of Aether. First off, I'm going to say that I really want this game to do well. I want it to be good and amazing. Main reason if this game's good, I can just stream it for free. And that makes my life easy. I have another platform fighter game to play when I don't want to play Melee that does well. That's like, in my own selfish way, that's great. Love that. So like, I think when I critique or say anything, like I come from a place of hope and love because I really want the game to do well because I think it just benefits Melee, it benefits fucking it just, you know, platform fighters are so niche that like new people coming in to play it and then eventually they'll watch Melee, maybe try Melee, back and forth, blah 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 blah, you know, like it's just good. Like I anyone with a brain should want the game to do well, you know what I mean? So I think so far this game has, I think it does a lot right and I think it does a lot wrong, but the beauty is there's patches, right? And we're all waiting for December 3rd patch, as I think we all are, because I think, and I base this not off my own opinion. Whenever I watch anyone play this game, Melee player, Ult player, Rivals player, Mr. R, who's like 20,000 ELO, even he complains. Because everyone who plays this game bitches and complains about something. Why? Because there's a lot of dumb shit in this game. I've seen everybody complain. I have not seen anyone. I haven't seen Void complaining. Void's an angel. And even I've seen him, like, everybody's complaining because there's just some shit in this game that is not okay. It's just not okay. Like, I don't know what direction they're headed in or what, but, like, alright, let's start. First things first. First things first. Pros? Fun. I think this game is fun. I think at its core, I think it's a really, really fun game. I think, depending on some things, I think at its core, it's really fucking fun. I think most people, anyone who plays not ranked against a homie or anybody, is probably having the time of their life. Whenever I play not ranked and I play a session, I don't complain. I'm running. It's a great time. It's just a flat out good time. It is a fun game at its core. A pro is, okay, for me, this would be a con, but I'm coming around to being, you know, I think they did the Riot where they took a really hard genre, platform fighter, and made it really easy. I think this game is really easy, which makes it, you know, accessible. I don't know how to spell accessible, and I don't care. Fuck you. I think it makes it easy and it makes it accessible, which I think is a pro. I think that's a good thing because, like I said, it's the Riot. The reason League and Valorant have done so well is because I think when you take a hard game and make it easy, more people are going to play and more people are going to want to get into it. And I think that's good, especially at a niche, you know, thing like this. Like, I saw Street Fighter 6 do it. Like, I played Street Fighter 6 for the first time. And even I was able to get into it because it was relatively easy. I don't know anything about Street Fighter 5 or 4. But something tells me that 6 is way easier than 5 and 4. And I was able to play it as a brand spanking noob and actually learn a bunch of shit. They add a bunch of stupid things for you to do that make you feel great. I think that's good. I think if you want your game to grow, then I think that's good. I hate it because I like playing a game for 8,000 hours and then ultimately deciding that I am ass at it. But that's me. I'm what you call a good old-fashioned core gamer. But not everybody's like that. That's okay. And when I say it's easy, I'm sure like at the highest level it's fucking still hard. It's still tons of crazy decision making. I just mean the tech skill. If you want to look me in the eye and tell me this game is technically hard, come on. Come on. Let's be real here. It's not very technically demanding or hard. Like, come on. I'm not, you know, trying to be mean about it. Pros are, what else we got about this game that I like? I think characters are all unique. And I think unique plus, I think the game minus a few fucking assholes, I think every character is like pretty unique, like very unique, and I think everyone is relatively balanced, minus the fucking criminals of this game that I won't go into. That's for another video. Everyone knows who they are. But I think overall, the game is pretty balanced. I think they did a good job to make, 10 characters all pretty viable. I think they did a really good job about that. And I think that's good, because that means if you want to play fucking Locks because you want to be an elephant and tilt, then you can probably make it work to an extent. You know what I mean? If you want to be this guy, you can make it work. And I think that's a good thing. Because, that's Melee's problem. Melee is like, you want to play a shitty character, you're probably not going to have fun. But I think this game doesn't have that problem. And I think that's, pretty good. So I think the characters are cool. I think overall it's really balanced. Again, minus a few things that I think are not okay. But, besides that, I do think characters, balance, blah, blah, blah. Again, it's easy, accessible, it's fun. What else do I really like about this game? I mean, I like that all the communities are meshing. That's not really a pro. That's just kind of goes in a given. Like, the fact that Void's playing and I'm playing and fucking Mr. R's playing and J-Bone's playing. Like, those are, I was watching Larry this morning. Like, I think it's cool that everyone is dipping their feet in, obviously. I think that's a cool world. Stages, there are a lot of stages that are fun, yeah. I wouldn't know if that's a pro, but because some of the stages are ass. But whatever. What else is a pro about this game? I mean, I would put the online on, but the online goes in the middle. Online is in the middle. Because the online has been hit or miss for me, I'm not gonna lie. The online I think should be better. I don't like that you queue against the same person 5 times in a row. I do not like that. It's fucking, servers are kind of, sometimes they're just shit. Oh, wait, you're right. That is a big positive for me, because I like skins. And I have spent, probably in my life, on skins, over $10, $15, $20,000 on skins. I love skins. This game has fire skins. Fire. Honestly, my favorite thing about the game might be the skins. I like when I see a skin I didn't even know was in the game. I'm like, what the fuck? I think that's cool. I think everyone has their own little skins, and that's great. Love that. Fucking love that. It's got a battle pass. It's got that whole thing. There should be a claim all button. But I'm not going to put that in cons. That's an easy fix. It's fine. It's no biggie. So I think these are mostly the pros, right? What do you guys think? It's fun. It's easy to get into. It's accessible. All the characters are unique. I think overall, pretty balanced. Minus like 2 to 4 characters. Skins. Bam. It's cheap. Yeah. It's cheap. It has Ludwig backing. That is actually a big plus. Lud backing. That is a big, actually, positive. Has Lud in his squad, and I think because of that, it cannot fail. And because of that is why I want it to be good. Because if Lud has to back a shit game, and then I gotta sit here and not talk shit on it, because I don't want to be mean to my friend, I'm gonna be very mad. I'm gonna be very upset. I'm gonna be very, very upset if that's the case. Oh, true. Fuck Nintendo. If you ever wanted a reason for this game to succeed, this is probably the big one. Nintendo has us by the balls, and I think the fact that I can message Dan right now and have a conversation with him about the game, I don't know how serious he would take me, but he would probably talk to me and listen to me, and I've never had that. It's like what I imagine having a father's like when you need some lovely advice. I have no dad, and I have Nintendo. So as you can see, my life has been a lot of pain. I don't have anyone to talk to. So the idea that I can message Dan right now, be like, Dan, yo, what's up? And then he can make me an exclusive mango skin. Stuff like that, to me, makes me wet. I love that. To me, that is a plus. That is a massive plus, that I can just message him and have a conversation about the game. To me, that's insane, because I don't have that. My people try to tear me down and hate me, and, blah, blah, blah. So I think these would be mostly the pros. Cons? Where do we start? What is my biggest gripe with the game? If I had to just really nail what I hate about this game. So, I still think the shield plus dash dance is like, it's too strong, and because it's so strong, it just creates a world where, like, why would I want to move forward when I can just shield and dash dance? And it's like, it just very rarely feels like there's no reason to attack a lot of the time, because I can just play defense so easy. And I keep saying it, and I've said it a million times. Everyone gets to dash dance. Everyone gets to be Zane without 10,000 hours. And again, I think the game being easy is part of that. But I don't think everyone I play who's like decent should have just an amazing dash dance. And I feel like this promotes a certain meta that I think is like, I have to spam grab because why can I attack? I think if shield broke more often and quicker, oh my god. I think everyone who camp shield, if I just had to hit it like 3 times instead of like 6, then it would actually change things. And I don't know. But instead, it's like, why am I grabbing? And yeah, you're also spamming grab. So I'm also going to put plus grab spam. Let's put grab.
All right.
Because all you do is grab, because shielding is really good, and because motherfuckers won't stop fucking the floor. So like, if I'm Zetter, it's like, why am I gonna do any other move that isn't a grab or a down air? Because I can't do anything else, because nothing else will knock you off the ground. So it makes very one-dimensional play, which I think would get old very fast. Because it's like, I have to just do one of 2 things. If I try to do anything else, it's just not... I mean, they could add shield stun. I just think this is the problem, because it's a lot of dash dance, it's a lot of shielding, and it's a lot of grab, right? Even I feel like at the low level when I watch Lord Fartimore stream and he's playing, it's all the same. It's just done really shitty. But like, it's just like... from what I see in the middle to the top to the whatever, it's just like... Everyone is fishing for their one cheesy thing because it just beats. Because there's really nothing else to do. Like, I feel like it makes the play very one-dimensional. Like, based off what you guys are watching, like, how do you feel? Like, I feel like when I watch now, and, like, it's a rando, whoever, and they're at 90, I'm like, alright, he's gonna fish for a grab, and he's gonna go for his 50-50. When I see a like, a lot of it's, like, it's just, like, I don't think the meta should be so pushed so quickly, because it's, like, a lot of the shit, it's like, alright, I'm just gotta fish for my 2 things. And, like, Melee's the same way. Don't get me wrong. I come in peace. Melee's no better. But the thing is, like, it took Melee 22 years to get there. Like, I don't think this game should be so where it's at, like, a month in. Granted, the crackers. The crackers have ruined this game. They're problem number 2. And I don't understand why these people will get to compete in tournaments or do anything when they've played so much of the game. And I don't get why they're allowed to do anything anywhere when they've played the game. I don't know. I think it's dumb. I think it's silly. And if you're a cracker with an ego, how the fuck are you gonna have 800 more hours and have an ego? What do you mean? What the fuck do you mean you have an ego? Like, are you kidding me? What is your ego? That you've played the game more? Come on, bro. Come on. Like, come on. No, you need the crackers, because they probably help, and they played a lot during beta, and they probably fixed some shit. Blah, blah, blah. I just don't think they should have egos, and I don't think they should be competing in tournaments. That's where I'm at. Next thing, Rivals community. Now you're probably wondering, Mango, why is the rival community a con? Because they're fucking annoying. They act like, I don't know what it is. They don't like us. They don't want us to critique their game. They are very off-putting. When motherfucker, you want us to play your game. If me, Leffen, Void were not playing your game, who the fuck would be streaming this game? It would have 200 viewers in the fucking directory. Are you fucking serious? Are you kidding me? What do you mean? What the fuck do you mean? If it wasn't us, nobody would be playing this game. Nobody would be streaming it. Because you guys don't stream. You don't even tweet. I don't know what the fuck you do. I don't understand that every time I have an opinion on the game, I gotta feel like I'm not allowed to have it because I'm not a Rivals player. And I'm just like, what the fuck do you mean? And I just think it's very off-putting. It's very off-putting for me and I think everyone else probably feels the same way, when we are all niche and we want your game to grow. Now, will we make some money off your game? You goddamn right we will. You bet your little titties I will make money off this game, and I have made money off this game. But I still come in peace and with love, and I want the game to do well. I was even scared to put out my tier list. I was like, oh my god, they're gonna judge me. What the fuck? What does that even mean? Why am I scared? I'm like scared to even have an opinion. I'm just like, like, I just feel like if you can't have an opinion, because the Rivals community just like yells at you, and they're like, we played 800 hours of Rivals 1. You don't know Forsberg. I'm like, you're right, but I'm still allowed to think how I want to think, motherfucker. I think how I want to think. I might be wrong, but I still want to think what I want to think. So I think it's very off-putting the way I read online and anything, and I feel like they're so anti-criticism. You want Rivals to be criticized. You need to say what's wrong with it. If we all just suck Rivals 2's dick, it's not gonna get better. It's a patch game. It's okay to shit on it. Not every patch is gonna be good. You don't want to just blindly suck this game's dick, or else it's not going to get better. You need to be like, this is a problem, I think this is a problem. And then up to there, the devs do what they want. I'm not saying the devs have to listen to everything I say, but they should take it into consideration. Mine and this guy and like everybody, and then they do what they want to do. I don't know how to make a game. I don't know what the fuck. What the fuck do I know? But I'm down. We can all live in harmony and play this game and have furry orgies. Which brings me to my next point. Furry orgies. I'm gonna put it in the middle. That sounds like it's kind of dicey. It's a lot of responsibility. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. But apparently these motherfuckers be fucking. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm over here trying to play some Zetterburn. What the fuck's going on over there? What else? What are my cons of this game? You guys hear me bitching all the time. I think the Rivals community is just kind of off-putting, which I don't like. The crackers are annoying. The edge? Okay, recovery. I'm not going to put recovery here, because maybe they don't want edge guarding to be a thing. I want it to be a thing, because I'm a melee player. But, like, if they don't want it to be edge guarding, then, you know, that's fine. I think it should be a thing. I just think your game gets very Ultimate-y when there is no edge guarding, and then you have to stand there and play that little thing and dance. Oh, wait. No, there's no... A big problem I have with this game. There's no, like fucking... There's no, like, Craigasm moment. I don't know how else to word. Like, whenever I spike somebody, it's like I want a fucking Craigasm and I want a fucking PogChamp. But then they just jump off the wall 4 times and they live, and I'm just like... There's not that moment when it's like, you're dead. It's just like, oh, you live. Oh, you teched off the wall really easy. Oh. And I think that's bad. I feel like being off stage is like, your nuts are on the line. But in this game, it's like, nobody's nuts are off. Everyone, you know, it's just like think about Melee when Falco hits a spike at like 60. It's like, motherfucker, you are dead. And then it hits and you're just like, and it's just fucking to the brain as a viewer and as a player. I think everybody likes that. I think as a viewer, spectator, it just feels really fucking good. It's like, you're dead, motherfucker. And the problem is, yeah, all the kills in this game come from everybody's 1 of 3 setups from killing. Because there's no edge guarding, you have to fish for your one. If I don't get a 110% kill as Zetter, guess what? I'm fishing for a forward air that eventually will kill. Or I'm trying to do something and land a raw smash attack. Like, it's just, it gets so... Because there's no edge guarding, so I'm gonna put that in mind, because I think that is a problem with the game I have. No edge, whatever, no edge guarding. It's like, because of that, you only fish for your same 2 kills, and that's fine. But I feel like even in Melee, everyone has their kill setups, but you can still get an edge guard. You know what I mean, right? Like in Melee, don't get me wrong, everyone has their fucking bread and butter, Sheik down throw forward air. Don't get me wrong, that exists. But you can always just hit a crazy edge guard. So instead, it's like you're only fishing for a kill with your little setup. Which I think makes it so that you don't have any freedom to like explore options. Because you're like, well, I'm going to do my one option that just gets me a kill if I hit my 50-50. It's like, why wouldn't I do that? Right? And I think that just creates a very stale meta, right? You guys see what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason for these people not to fish for their thing if it's already there. Why would they do anything else if they have a 50-50 at this percent? Why wouldn't they do it? Only I'm an idiot. I just fight, and then they're at 140, and I hate my life. And then it's like, if you miss your setup, now, since there's no edge guarding, people live to like 150, 160. And then again, that comes back to there being no Craigasm moment. Because now there's just this stale point where, like, just nothing's happening, right? I feel like there's like that moment where, like, it's like, all right, am I going to get my thing? And then if you don't, it's like, well, now you're living this long because I can't edge guard you, right? So I feel like that is a problem that I have. Like, it just makes it very one-dimensional. What else? What are my problems? I just think like some of the characters need overtune, but that's obvious. I think at this point who the broken characters are, so I don't really have to talk about it. Again, I was saying because the game is so like, because it's fun, because it's easy and accessible, right? And everyone just spams broken shit. Because of that, you play against people who are blatantly bad, who just spam broken shit, and it's really hard to deal with. And the best way I can put it is, imagine if you played Melee, and everyone had every Sheik you played, tech chase like J-Mook. How fucking boring would that get real fast? If every Sheik could do the exact same thing that just does 80%, it'd be so fucking boring. And I think a big part of this game that I have, the problem I have, is that because it's so easy, everyone just spams their good shit, and it doesn't matter how many hours they have in the game because it's so fucking easy to do. To the point where it's so frustrating to play against. I can use Clarin. How many of you guys play at Clarin? They all feel the same, and it just cooks you, and you're just like... It doesn't feel good, because it's just like... this. Whenever I play a Rano, and they're just like... They all look the same, and it's like... They don't fuck it up, because the barrier's so low. And again, the barrier can be low, because I want people to get into the game. That's fine. But now you have a weird problem where the easy accessible shit is a problem, because the corny shit is too good. So either I think you make the game harder or you tone down the corny shit. Because otherwise people are just spamming corny shit, and then you play a Clarin, and then you're just like, motherfucker. And because of that, it's like everyone just becomes a wobbling Ices. Like, imagine if Ices didn't have wobbling, how developed that character would be. But instead, you're just slowing down the meta, because why would I do anything else when I can just wobble you and do my 50-50 kill? And I think things get stale because of that. You know what I mean? Like, every character already has their shit, so it's like... We have our shit 1 month in, so it's like, why would I do anything else when I can just do this? And I think that just is not expressive, and I think that gets old and stale very fast. Just to get into context, everyone in the chat's mad that people are allowed to do cool shit before 2,000 hours. No. I think it's cool. The problem is, everyone already knows what to do, and there is no cool shit because there's no expressiveness because I'm going for my 50-50 that's going to get me a kill. That is not the problem. You're not listening. I said I like that it's easy. I like that it was easy, and I like that people get to feel cool, and they get to be like Mango when they play Zed, and they're like, I'm fucking schmoovin', bro. It took me 15,000 hours to move like that in Melee, but you enjoy it. You're Zedder. Good for you. I am happy. I'm happy. Of course they're saying molding shit. Because they're the people on the rank that you're playing against. And guess what? You're molding playing them, probably. I'm molding just... So I think that's where I'm at. I just feel like right now it just gets... I feel like it's stale already. And I don't think it should be stale already. So I think they need to... Like, what do you guys think? Honest opinion. I just feel like the game is stale already. And I feel like it shouldn't be. It's like when I play against somebody, it's like I know what they want. Blah, blah, blah. Low ELO is different. That's why I think that's a pro. Fun and easy and accessible. I'm sure the noobs are having fun at some point down there. But then I hear people in 1100 being like, bro, these motherfuckers are sweating, blah, 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 blah. So I can't imagine it's all fun down there. I don't know what it's like down there. So what I'm saying is, like, I think this is about where I'm at. This is about where I'm at. I keep saying it. I think this game is like 4 changes away from being really fucking good. The thing is, people are like, oh, you just want it to be more like Melee. Let me tell you something. About Melee, the greatest game ever made. There are some things Melee just did right. And I think, why should we not copy that? That's fine. But imagine if this game was Melee Junior and it was just easy to play. Who the fuck's not playing Melee Junior? Imagine I want to play Melee Junior. I'm old. Fuck yeah. Boot me up. Let me play easy ass Melee. I'm down. I am fucking down to play Melee Junior. With the furries and the lions and the dolphins. That being said, it doesn't have to be exactly like Melee. I think it's more like PM, but I think you should take more things that are good. Because everybody likes Melee, but a lot of you don't play Melee. Why? Because you suck ass and it's hard. Guess what? I have something for you right here in Rivals of Aether. I have something just for you, which I think is good. Good! Come play Rivals. Be nasty. But they gotta fine-tune some shit, and then we get there. I am curious to see what they do with shields. Because I think it's better, but there's just, like, no reason not to shield 99% of the time. Like, that's the problem. When you play somebody who just on the floor shielding, it's way too hard to deal with. It's like, what the fuck? There's no shield poke. Some people hate shield poke. I don't get it. I think shield poke's amazing, but I don't understand the beef. But, I think that's about where I'm at. Am I missing anything? I think this is about Crag. I think Crag is fine. He's really good, but I think he has... I think the only characters that are actually a problem are Rano and Raster. Crag, I can be kind of fine-tuned down, but I think Rano's insane, and I think Raster's also too insane. They're playing their own game. I haven't played enough fleets to really... Claren is... I'm going to tell you guys something. Claren is just the noob slayer. When I play Claren, I feel like I can just beat them. It's dumb, but... if you just run at her, you lose. So you actually have to play, like, very tactical, or else you just run into her moves and die. And it's not fun, trust me. Claren is not that great. I think I'm confident enough to say Claren is not that great. She's just brain dead easy, and she probably cooks at the low level. The amount of times I hear someone say, I'm done, I just played 5 Clarens in a row, I don't want to play anymore. I see it in my chat like 8 times a day. It happens all the time. Claren be ending people's fun. But, I think that's it. I think that's how I feel. Like I said, 4 patches away. 4 patches away if they head in the right direction. I will end this video by saying if this game gets good, I will play it try hard for at least a little bit. While I hate Melee, because I hate Melee right now. If this game gets good, I'll compete. I'll cook. I'll cook these motherfuckers one time for the one time. That's the only reason. I'm going to play right now, and if you're just joining, it's going to look like I'm having an awful time. It's because I am. But I believe. I believe. Dan Fornicate and your weird furry crew. I believe. Just one time, Dan. One time. Just get it done. Just get it fucking done.